Hello and welcome to the trade setup. Today we are taking a look at United Health, and I have already laid on the chart a couple of possible scenarios for context for the bigger time frame. So in yellow we would have wave 1 that has completed in 5 waves here, a wave 2, and now a wave 1 of 3 that would start a larger correction now in wave 2. In this case, it could move quite a bit lower for the wave 2, anywhere from $96 to $32, and it would still be just as valid if it finds support. But we are going to focus more on the green scenario, where we still had a 5-wave move in green up here, but it ended a bit quicker, and then we had a move in wave 2, and now in wave 3 we had a 1, a 2, and a 3, and now a 4. It's not clear. We don't know if this correction ended. Corrections usually move in well, I shouldn't say usually. Corrections are 3-wave corrective patterns, and this is one as such, and I would label this as a wave A from a larger correction that goes back up in B and lower in C. It's not possible for me to say right now if wave A has ended or not. For that, we can go on the lower time frame, where we can assume that this is actually a 5-wave move in wave A, where we would move lower before we go higher, or much higher. And for that, we can use a resistance for the 4th wave, in which case if it breaks above $389, we should expect that we are in a different scenario. But as I said previously, this is a wave A. This could have ended down here. Wave A can be either a 3-wave move or a 4-wave move. And still, then within the internal waves of this wave C, we could go lower more directly. But looking at what we have at hand, we can take a look now. In the case that this wave A has already finished, and we now expect a move up in wave B, we can assume that we already had a wave A up, and now we are still in wave B. I only see one wave down so far, so I could expect this to go even lower, and then we would go higher in wave C. So what we have here is actually a setup, and for this setup we can assume that the wave B is not necessarily finished yet. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. And we have the support that comes from 285 down to 263, and anywhere in this area, if it doesn't break below it, I would say even below the green line here, which let's say $261, we have quite a good chance of finding support and going higher. So maybe you have the intention, you do have the opportunity to wait for this a bit, to at least touch the support, and then open a small position and prepare for some quite nice profits. Let's say it actually goes down to the 50% only, and you could set the stop loss down to 260. It would be like possibly a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, which is quite good. If it goes down to the 50%, I mean, anyway, we expect the wave C to be 100% of the length of wave A. So if it went, just imagination exercise here, if it went down to 50%, you enter, you put your stop loss down 8-9%, and then you could expect up to 30% of risk reward ratio. Sorry, that's 3 to 1. But anyway, this is the trade setup. Thank you for watching. If you have any feedback, please leave it in the comments and let me know what else you want me to cover. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.